Once upon a time, nestled in a valley not too far from here, lived a very clever and very hungry wolf. His den overlooked a lush green farm, and on that farm lived a flock of plump, woolly sheep. Every single day, the wolf would sit on his favorite rocky outcrop, his yellow eyes fixed on his future meals. He watched them graze, he watched them play, and he noticed something interesting. The sheep would follow anyone or anything without a second thought. And when they were left alone, they'd simply follow each other in a long, fluffy line. What foolish creatures! The wolf chuckled to himself. This will be easier than I thought. So, with a confident swagger, he trotted down to the farm. He tried to call to the sheep, to beckon them with a friendly nod of his head, hoping they would just follow him away from the watchful eyes of the shepherd. But the sheep weren't quite as foolish as he'd assumed. The moment they saw the wolf's sharp teeth and cunning eyes, they panicked. A wave of frightened bleating erupted across the pasture. "Bah, bah," they cried. Hearing the commotion, the shepherd and his strong son came running out, sticks in hand. The wolf, realizing his plan had failed, tucked his tail between his legs and sprinted back into the woods, his stomach rumbling in disappointment. A few days passed. The wolf was even hungrier now, and his failure had made him craftier. He hid in the bushes, waiting for the perfect moment. When one lone sheep strayed a little too far from the flock, he pounced quick as a flash. He carried it off into the woods. After he had his meal, he carefully saved the sheep's woolly skin. A new, more devious plan was forming in his mind. He draped the skin over his back, pulling the fleece over his head like a hood. He practiced walking like a sheep, with a gentle ambling gait. He even tried a soft little baa, though it came out as more of a gravelly growl. The very next day, the disguised wolf trotted confidently into the pasture. He looked just like a big, fluffy member of the flock. He started walking towards the edge of the farm, and just as he had hoped, one sheep started to follow him. Then another and another. The sheep, thinking he was just one of them leading the way to a new patch of clover, followed without question. They followed him out of the pasture, past the old oak tree, and far, far away from the farm. So far that the shepherd wouldn't be able to hear them even if they cried for help. The wolf licked his lips under his woolly disguise. His plan was a brilliant success. Now, as fate would have it, that very evening was a day of celebration on the farm. The shepherd's son, feeling festive, declared, "Father, tonight we must have a grand feast. I'm craving a delicious mutton broth." The shepherd agreed and sent his son out to the flock to choose a sheep for their supper. The son scanned the pasture, but then he spotted a lone, large sheep near the edge of the woods, much bigger and fatter than the rest. Perfect, he thought. This one will make a fine meal. He quickly and skillfully prepared the sheep for the evening feast. Little did he know, the big, juicy sheep he had chosen was not a sheep at all. It was the clever wolf, still wrapped in his sheepskin disguise, caught in his own trap. And just like that, through a twist of fate, the entire flock was saved from the wolf's cunning plan. The wolf, who tried to be a sheep, met a very sheep-like end, reminding everyone that deception often comes back to bite you. Thanks for watching our story today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tales. See you next time.